Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome. We are playing some new standard. Why is it new? Not because Zendikar Rising just came out, because it just banned Europe. So it's a new format that's newer than the new format that just happened like 10 minutes ago, basically. And we're trying out some new decks. This is an interesting one. We're trying out a Conclave Mentor kind of counters deck. This deck's been tried reasonably often. I tried an Abzan version of this on my early access stream. This is a more aggressive, like lower curve version. And just trying to basically maximize Conclave Mentor, which would add an extra counter whenever you add a counter. So very, very good with a lot of cards here. Swarm Shambler, Luminarch Aspirant, Stonecoil Serpent, all very reasonable cards. Wildwood Scourge is a cool one. We're also playing Basri Solidarity, which pumps the whole squad, and some 1-drops here in Selfless Savior and Giant Killer, all of which also have other utility. We're playing some Lurruses, a little extra late game stuff. We're also playing some Cubwardens. Mutating onto a creature with counters on it is very good, and Cubwarden does a good job of also going wide. And then Lifelink's also great too. So we have like a 3/3 Stonecoil Serpent, and put the Cubwarden on it. Now I have a 6/8 Lifelink Trample monster. So a little over the top action. Playing some. We're playing some spell lands here in Kabira Takedown, which is pretty good, honestly. And then 1 Vastwood Fortification and 2 copies of Emeria's Call. It's expensive, but it's pretty powerful. We're not playing the 3-drop Ooze. I think it's just too low impact if it doesn't really work. So I'm also playing 1 Vivien Monster Advocate for a little extra top end. And I have no idea how this deck's going to work. We're just going to try it, see what happens. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. We played the Lurrus squad deck before. That deck was super sweet. Mono black deck. I like a lot. What's up, Octahedron? Resub. 1 year. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Basri's Lieutenant is just like clunky. Like, I don't know what Basri's Lieutenant's actually good against. You know, it's like fine, but alright, kind of a land heavy hand here. Not great. Don't really have any name. We're gonna mulligan this. This is just like a 5-lander, basically. Even if these are spells, they're also lands too, so we're gonna ship. This hand is significantly better. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna ship the Giant Killer, I think. Yeah. We're gonna ship Giant Killer. We'll go Savior on 1, 1/1 Scourge on 2, and then Shambler on 3 to pump the Scourge. That was a really good draw. Our hand just got awesome. Our hand just got awesome. Is Standard good, right? Good yet? I don't know, honestly. It's my first time playing the post-ban Standard format, so we shall see. We shall see. Edgewall Innkeeper. Unfortunately, we can't kill that one, so kind of awkward. Alright, so we're going to play, I think, Scourge. The next turn we'll go Mentor Shambler, which will pump both of these. So I'll definitely trade here, so we'll attack. You can pump more into a Scourge, but playing it for 2 is usually fine because it grows a lot as the turns go on. We're gifting subs. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. This is probably the Omnath Adventures deck, just all the grotesque cards in one deck. Giant's fine though. Without Clover, their deck isn't like super explosive, so we should have a pretty good turn next turn. We're gonna want to draw like something else on top of what we already have, but all right. So untap. Land is not great, but sure. We're gonna play Mentor. We're gonna play Forest. Play Swarm Shambler. Get the subs, thanks so much. Pump that. And now we have a 3/3, which is awesome. And we're gonna swing, so I would trade the Savior for the Edgewall Innkeeper for sure. Why are Adventures back in fashion? Because Standard rotated. And Adventures is basically in a Throne of Eldraine block constructed deck. And when the format goes from 8 sets to 5 sets, it gets a lot weaker. Therefore, those decks get better. You can see Savior here. The whole purpose of Savior in this deck is to protect our more powerful cards. This is definitely a full-on synergy deck. We got to keep Mentor in play. So having a way to do that with Savior is very, very good. There's Omnath. Sure. And no land drop? Wow. All right, so that was a really good draw. Luminarch Aspirant's here, which is awesome. And we get to play Aspirant. We pump our Shambler. It'll put 2 counters on the Scourge and 2 counters on the Shambler. And then we can put more counters on the Scourge. Just attack, I guess. So, yeah. Let's put this here. Oh, that was dumb. I screwed up. If I put the counters here, it gets counters anyway. I just made a total mistake. I'm just an idiot. That's okay. We'll make it work. I'll make it work. If I put the counters in the Mentor, this Scourge would have gotten the counters also. I just kind of like short-circuited what I was thinking. It's fine though. I think we're okay. We're building a pretty chunky board here. They're at 8. I mean, got some real beefcakes here. This card's really good too. Luminarch Aspirant. It's just a powerful card in a vacuum, honestly. But once you make the plus and synergies actually do stuff, it's definitely a really awesome one. All right, they draw land and they get some life, which is annoying. We'll see if they're able to make another land drop this turn, which doesn't look like they can. Unless they have like a... Right, they have the Clover too. That's pretty bad for us. Now that they have like Bone Crusher, we can, you know, go after 2 of our things. All right, they're just gonna make some 1/1s, which is fine. It's gonna be our job to spread our counters out now and just try and make a bunch of different big things. Big draw step here. That's a big one. Means we can't use our mana on Swarm Shambler, which is a little annoying, but interesting. I think we're casting it. I mean, it seems better than just pumping this and pumping this. So let's yeah, we'll just move to combat. I'm gonna attempt to pump the Mentor, I think. We'll see what they have. They have a Brazen Borrower here. That kind of sucks. They have Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, so the other copy is going to target probably the Mentor. Alright, sure. So we have to decide if we want to save the Mentor or the Aspirant here. That is our big choice. I think we're saving the Aspirant. Mentor's... yeah, not doing much without the Aspirant. We're going to save the Aspirant. So that lives. Making some adventures. We gain some life. You can't shamble the Mentor. It's Shambler only does itself. Let's move to combat. Put a counter on the Shambler, and then we'll get a counter on the Scourge also. And now the 8/8 comes in for sure. The 5/5, would I trade the Shambler for the Omnath? I think I would. Omnath and a token. Play Vivien. Our top card is Basri's Solidarity. That's pretty good. We're going to make a Vigilance or Trample. Probably Trample creature and say yeah.
I call and Ikoria answers.
That was bad. They drew a Failed Passage. That was really, really bad. So now they get to do literally everything with Omnath. That's definitely unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Not playing a ton of extra lands with Omnath in this deck unless you are spiking passages or Beanstalk Gianting, so kind of stinky, but now they can play multiple things. We gotta hope they don't have another good adventure card or two here with their Lucky Clover, otherwise we're in huge trouble, but somebody's awake. Yeah, that's the worst case scenario. They have Fate of Wishes, so I think we're in big trouble now, unfortunately. What's up, Igor? Are you awake? luncheon? Who wants to see Igor? If you missed the announcement, here he is. Here's the announcement. His name is Igor. Hi, Igor. He's our new friend. Ah, yes. The camera's over there. You're famous now. You're a famous hammy. Igor's our new mascot. He's a hamster. He's named after Igor Shesterkin on the Rangers, as is tradition, of course, with my hamsters, with our pets. So. He's got his cage over here. He does sleep. He does sleep during the day. And we're getting kind of rocked over here. So they got Escape the Wilds and Primal Might, and they've killed my Aspirant, but they still can't kill Vivien. This is a weird attack. All right, Igor, you can go home, okay, bud? So Igor Camp's isn't set up yet, but that's Igor. That was the announcement. There you go, bud. He was very, very skittish when we first got him. Like, really scared of, like, everything. We've had him for a few weeks now. We're working on him. All right, draw Badge of Solidarity. Oh, that was a really good top card to have. This is going to be a good turn for us, honestly. Play this for 1. Tapping a green and a white. Top card, Shambler. Oh, my God, we're doing it. Play Shambler. Top card's Mentor, but I can't even cast that. Oh, man. We only have enough green. The hamsters chew cards like gerbils. I could have actually scourged for 3 and searched for a mentor with Vivien, but I think this is fine too. Hamsters don't chew like gerbils do now. Trample. Basri Solidarity. Boom! Triggers. Attack with our 13-13 and our 6-6. Want to buy 1 hamster cam? Yes. Igor Shestercam is coming. It's coming. All right, so they're gonna have a really good turn next turn because they have Lomnath and Escape the Wilds, but our board's pretty chunky, so there's nothing unhealthy about gerbils chewing on magic cards. They don't eat the cards. They're ink. They don't consume the ink in any way. Appreciate your concern, but hammers don't chew on cards anyway, so. All right, they're going to have their super long term. We're going to hang out and talk about Igor more. But yeah, Igor's great. Igor Turkey. Innkeeper, sure. Thankfully, I think that, like, I don't know if they can overcome our board. Like, also, I guess they probably have, they might have an Ugin in their board. Top card is Selfless Savior. Okay. I mean, let's play that, I guess. Top card's another Mentor. Now, I could minus Vivien and Mentor for a Shambler just to pump the whole team a bajillion times. Although it wouldn't come into play until after them. Yeah, that doesn't actually matter. So, play a Mentor up the top. Vivien's been really good so far. Now we can play a Mentor out of our hand or just pump this twice and pump these things infinite times. I think we're just going to pump the Shamblers. Let me just play Mentor. 4/4/4. No, I'm gonna minus this, I think, and go get a Shambler. So I cast Mentor. We need to search for a 1-drop. So we're gonna get a Swarm Shambler. That'll trigger both Scourges. And now we have some monster Scourges. We have a 6/6. I guess I don't want the 6/6 to die, but I guess I would. No, we're gonna leave that back, I think. We do have Savior. Four should probably stay home. I'll leave this back. Actually, they could block both these creatures onto the 8/8 Scourge, so The counter Trample Lord? What's the counter Trample Lord? So Bone Crusher will chump block the 15/15. Gnarlid Colony? Oh, the 2-drop with Kicker? Yeah, that card's pretty bad. Yeah, these cards seem really good. Maybe we want more of these. They're going to double block the 6/6, kind of as he predicted. We'll definitely kill Omnath for sure. Alright, they're just going to double chump block, which is kind of wild, honestly. Alright, so they're up. I think the worst thing that can happen to us is that they're somehow able to wish for an Ugin and cast it. Unfortunately, they drew another Fabled Passage to go with their Omnath. Pride Malkin, that card's also pretty bad. I mean, they have infinite mana, so they can Ugin us if they have the Fae. 9/9 is not big enough, my friend. The problem with this deck is that we don't really kill anything. So once they have their Innkeeper in play, like, you know, they have an Innkeeper or a Lotus Cobra, they kind of just do it. No Inscriptions. That card's pretty good. We aren't playing one. That card is very good. That card could definitely be in the deck. That might be an oversight that we're not playing that card. Alright, they're saying go. Skyclave Mace. We're more of a go wide deck than the I don't know. Maybe the Mace is good. I don't know. Having one to tutor for. Most of our stuff's kind of expensive, but we have a land on top, which sucks, obviously. That kind of takes the wind out of our sails a little bit, but we can just like keep smashing with the huge ones. Like we can pump up these Scourges to unbelievable sizes. So Basri just isn't good enough. It just like doesn't do enough. Like it puts like one counter on things. It doesn't affect the board. I have to find like Cyborg card, but all right. So we're gonna pump up our Shamblers here to a 5/5. That pumps both Scourges like a bunch of times. So our Scourges right now are basically infinites. Nigh unkillable, and we're just gonna keep making Tramplers. Saying go.
I call, and Ikoria answers.
Igor's being cute. He's hanging out in his little bed. He's chilling. He's chilling. Lucky Clover number 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Beanstalk Giant. Sure. That's multiple landfall triggers. Oh, they're going to kill my thing, because for some reason the Omnath also does damage to Planeswalkers too. Bye, Vivien. Nice knowing you. Kazul's Fury. Yeah.
Time to lick my wounds.
Thankfully, again, I'm not sure if they can beat all my 2020s without Ugin specifically, so just got to keep them off of Ugin if they have an Ugin in their board for Fae Wishes, which they probably do, unfortunately. Super cold to that card. We're drawing a land next turn too, which kind of sucks, but draw a card. That's a good start for us. That's a good place to be. Kenny. cast a 13/13. I'm sorry, it's just not big enough. It's just not big enough. It's embarrassing how tiny your beanstalk giants are. Alright, pump that. We have some really big creatures. So big. Send in the clowns. They're at 16. You have to chump these two creatures. I mean, I don't really have any Feldar Expanse. I don't think you're gonna make land drops that much. So, is that everything? Is that everything? Like, I mean, they have to block both of these if we're dead. That's 2 blocks right there. This gets blocked by the 13/13. And then the rest of their blocks all just suck. I guess it's fine. Just attack with everything. They're just dead, right? Attack with everything. What happens? We could die on the crackback. So if we attack with everything, they block here, 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 and here. Take 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 18. They're just dead. They're just dead. They're just dead. Get out of my game.
Get off my plane.
Get out of my game. That's pretty sweet that we beat them when they had multiple Lucky Clovers in play, that Omnath in play multiple times. They're going to play Fog. Bring it on, all right? You Fog me, you get the W. I'll capitulate. Capitulate. Alright, that was cool. And now I get to bring in our Gemrazers. Oh, I didn't change the stupid card style. Gemrazer and I guess we want caskets to kill the one ones. I guess Giant Killer's pretty good, right? I like that one. I don't know how many caskets do you actually want. I don't think Ornreef Ooze is very good. It has to attack to do stuff. It's just like a small creature. I just don't really like it that much. I don't think Cubwarden is what we're really about. Gemrazer seems much better. Yeah, I kind of want like the Vivien and like the caskets. I don't know how many caskets I actually want though. Caskets bad against Borrower. I mean, sure. It's honestly just like not great against anything but the 1/1 that draws cards. Everything else, like, I don't really want to casket much. Aspirant Mentor. Giant Killer is great. It's weird because like our spell lands are like part of our mana base. I think the discards count probably fine. It seems good against questing. I mean, the 2 damage thing, Stomp. I don't know how good Lurrus is. I don't know if I want more. I just don't know, honestly. I don't know what to take out, really. I'm going to try just not bringing in the caskets. That might be crazy, but it's literally only good against the 1/1. And we're trying to just go so big. I don't want to take out Solidarity because, like, they don't have much removal or mass removal, so we're kind of trying to go big. This plays. I think we'll play this as a land. I guess, like, we'll see what we draw. We'll see what we draw. We'll see what we draw. We just gave up on Crabnath. He played a stupid mirror. I wasn't playing very well, so I wasn't really paying attention, and I just didn't want to play it anymore because it wasn't fun. This is the land. It's obviously awkward to play 2 green sources with a Lurrus in our hand, but it's going to be hard to play this and leave it up. Ideal scenario is we play a creature, leave up Vastwood Fortification, they stomp it, and we save it. But They have the Clover, which kind of sucks. Clover's like the most important card of the deck by such a large margin. Alright, I think we're going to Scourge as a 1-1. They have like, yeah, the Clover is just brutal. Oh my god. That's absolutely terrifying. So bad against the Stomp. You just can't do anything though. They have 6 spells in their hand. They're gonna stomp me into next year. Try this ticket back. Ugh. Brutal. My Gemrazer is that, you know? I'm just gonna play another one of these, I think. We can double spell next turn. They messed up? How do they mess up? Land 5, don't want that one. I mean, their mana base sucks. Unless they have a... If they have a Beanstalk Giant here, it's a disaster, but... Alright. Three 1/1s for 1 mana. And an Edgewall Innkeeper. And a Selfless Savior. Alright, I mean... We can do stuff here. It's going to be kind of slow going, but... Put the counter on the Mentor, I guess. Is Mentor more important than Aspirant? Yeah, I think so. Hope for their turn, just like cast Lovestruck Beast and say go. Can't take any more adventures here. Draw land. Alright. Alright. What's the holdup? That's so many 1/1s. Oh man. Alright. Well, they can chump block for basically ever. Let's play a Wildwood Scourge. That's fine. Add a counter there. That. Oh, yeah. And we put a counter on the. I guess I'm a Lurrus, so they can't stomp it. Also a Lifelinker. Pump that. These get pumped. And then we have a 6/6 attacker. Can I even attack though? Because like they can block with Lovestruck Beast and a single token. That's like a bad trade for us. We're just gonna say go. Where's Overrun? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, next turn we go Savior, Scourge, Solidarity. That's like an insane turn. So hopefully their hand is just like Omnath, Brazen Borrower, like uncastables. Alright, sweet. That's fine. So they hit the lands they want, but they can't actually do anything. I think we're gonna be alright this game. I think we're gonna have a really, really good turn next turn. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we just play this for 1. Play Selfless Savior. And play a 6 Solidarity. Everything's really, really, really big. And then put a counter on, I guess, Lurrus. Attack with our 2 Mungo Chungos. Do we send in the Lurrus too? I think we do. We have a Savior as well. What do you think? Good turn? Now we need a Gemrazer to give us trample and win the game. That's all we need. That is all we need. they're gonna block the Lurrus with like the world. Alright, sure, whatever. Want to buy Trumple, please. They're going to let the Lurrus through for 9 points of damage. Alright. I mean, I'm not saying right out of the woods. You do have double Clover and a bajillion cards. So, like, if they just go Island, Brazen Bar, bounce all 3 Scourges, we're sort of like back in the just bad place. That's all I got. Oh my god. Oh my god. Would Adventure play without Charm? I mean, Innkeeper's good too. I mean, like, all these cards are just good. Like, Bonecrush Giant's a good card. Lovestruck Beast is a good card. Brazen Borrower is a fine card, you know? Please don't have a Brazen Borrower. Please. All this work we've done. Bone Crusher targeting me? This one's targeting the Selfless Savior. Okay. This one's targeting the Selfless Savior also. Okay. I'll protect Aspirant, I guess? Target me again. Okay. Deck techs are still $10. Giant Killer? That's pretty good. Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Yeah. We'll be here. Yeah. Thanks for following, Rontron. I really appreciate that. It's kind of having a bad day, and then Rontron followed, and now I'm happier a little bit. Let's go first and beat them, please. I don't accept that. All right? I don't accept what just happened to us as being a thing that can happen to us. All right? I refuse to believe that that's the kind of world we live in. It's definitely the kind of world we live in, but all right. I mean, I guess Stonecoil on 1 here. I guess doesn't feel great, honestly, but we could Stonecoil for 1 like later. I'll just do it. I hate these cards. I just turn my card styles off. Ugh. It's okay. It's going to be fun. It's going to be all right. I know that that was probably the most devastating thing that probably could have happened to us. Doesn't get much worse than that, and I understand. But I think that sometimes things don't go right for a reason. All right? Because you need to learn to persevere. God, why do you have Lucky Clover every time? Where's my Gemrazer at, you know? Never should destroy us with a stomp again. God. We can go for the Solidarity here. Just attack for 7. But God, if I play Lurrus and they have Stomp, we lose instantly. But we don't have much else going on. Oh boy, what a disaster. I put Gemrazers in my deck, I swear. They're there. They're really there. Kill me. There's a point, I forget the terminology. It's in a poker book about mental game poker, about like where you get so tilted you almost want bad things to happen, so you make plays like this. You're just like, you know what, just do it, and you just almost want to get blown out and get super unlucky because you're just like on tilt. Yeah, obviously they have it.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Oh my god, could their hand be any better? All right, well, we're dead. I don't think I want to play anymore in this game. Alright, whatever. That's fine. What's the term? I forget the term, though. If we Solidarity there, we're kind of blowing our Solidarity and not really doing much else. So, it's fine. It's whatever. Unfortunately, we never drew a Gemrazer in any of our sideboard games. That's okay, though. That's okay. Let's fix our card styles, though, before I go nuts. It's possible. Honestly, I can see these Cubwardens in the main deck just being Gemrazers. Gemrazer's pretty good. But that was our first match or our second match? Our first match, right? Yeah, like just like the Gemrazer giving trample is actually a pretty big game. Turd Ferguson? Kind of a tough hand. I'm gonna keep though. So I'm on Rage Tilt, so perfect. Jeskai Triome. We're gonna play the Shambler. There you go. Good games, my friend. That's Stomp in game 3. Too much. Too much. Alright, so they're just playing the same sort of stuff, I guess. Give them the old Luminarch Aspirant. Next turn we have Solidarity plus this. I'll put this here, I guess. Why is Giant Killer in the deck? Because it's a cheap creature, so you can pump it with Solidarity, and it kills Omnath and large things. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Sure. Alright, so we're just gonna go for it. I mean, just play Shambler, play Solidarity, and get in. Not the best Solidarity of all time, but do this. 3 and 3 or 4 and 2 is better, so attack here. We have a killer for their Omnath if they play an Omnath. Alright, Kenny, Lotus Cobra, Rada, Ultimatum. So that's a pretty good draw 5 there. Not gonna lie. It takes your opinions on 5-color shrines for standard. It's probably just like a fun casual deck. I doubt it's like super playable or anything, but alright. Vivien. Vivien is interesting. Feel like we're not making enough progress here. Without Conclave, like, you know, our cards aren't nearly as good. We have Vivien, which is fine, but gonna play this tapped. Just gonna like pump the. I guess we'll pump the big Shambler and just get it for 5. No other attacks that are particularly good. Giant Killer can kill Kenny or Omnath. They can just like ultimate him though. We're probably just dead, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh my god. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can't win. Where should we go next game? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to lose when you cast in Assault Ultimatum. That's the thing. Alright, so we're going to sideboard. Again, we don't kill Lotus Culver very well, which kind of sucks. But I would say that we can bring in Gemrazer. Maybe Gemrazer should just be mean. Maybe just too good. Maybe board the Cubwardens. Like, I don't even know if we want Casket, but I guess Lurrus is pretty bad against them. Just got to bring the Caskets in. Vivien seems bad. Bring another Casket. Let's try this. Maybe we want the fourth Casket, but it's so annoying because like it's only good against Lotus Cobra, but you kind of just have to kill Lotus Cobra or you lose, so it's like a really awkward spot to be in. We do have two of those spell lands that can kill things. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably ban Omnath in the next few months, you know, like, yeah, I kind of think that I agree. Gemrazer seems pretty good. Maybe the Lurrus just aren't necessary. Now, folks, if you're just tuning in, my name's Davis. How's it going? Hit that follow button if you're, of course, watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Here are the buttons. Let me know your thoughts on the deck. Let me know your thoughts on 4-color Omnath in the comments, you know? Lay into it. More characters, the better. Algorithm loves that interaction. I think Lucky Clover needs to go. No. It's certainly a beatable card, you know? I played tons of decks so far. I might do one more deck after this. We'll see how timing is going here. I might not have time. What's up, Fuzzy? New house is coming along. We're getting there. I believe Nicole is painting a trim in the kitchen right now. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Why does everyone complain about Scoot Swarm? Like, it's a freaking 1/1. The card's not that bad. Like, that's a card, you know? Alright, I'll play this as the land. Casket, sure. We're gonna Scourge first. If you let your opponent mutate onto Scoot Swarm and play 6 lands, you deserve to lose. I'm sorry. There's Lotus Cobra. So unfortunately, I have to stop everything that I'm doing and kill Lotus Cobra, which is annoying, but sure. Scoot Swarm and Lucky Clover are both very beatable cards. Like, you can do things to beat them, you know? Omnath is just like... It's just very, very efficient at what it does in almost every capacity. Did the first Omnath see play in Standard? I like this. It's like a 6-mana one or something? I don't believe so. Cobra again. So we need to draw a land here. If our turn is Mentor Scourge, it's pretty good. Red. Don't touch my Scourge. Leave my creatures alone. Don't be a turd. Come on. We drew the land. Alright, don't hurt me. It's the 1/1. Oh, yeah, the mono green Omnath. Right. I remember that card. Third copy of Lotus Cobra. Oh, God. And they're going to play Spikefield Cave. Alright. Add a red. Add a red. Play Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. That wasn't bad. They weren't killing the Bone Crusher, though. At this point, they just have so many Lotus Cobras, who cares? And now our attacks are pretty good. Put a counter here. We have 2 4/4s. They want to trade both Cobras for one of our creatures. I think it's fine. Alright, I mean, do your worst, opponent. Here I am. Here I am. Born of a broken man, but not a broken man. Is there a way to beat Clover, barring main deck artifact removal? I mean, they're not going to draw it every game. You know, you're just doing stuff. I don't know. We beat it game 1. Igor. Igor's stupid. Your deck live will be open hashtag soon. I don't know, honestly. I keep saying dates and then I just don't properly consider how long it takes to do things. Then I give a bad date. Everyone gets disappointed in me. I'm just going to stop talking, honestly. So, oh, look, it's your giant killer. You're dead. They might be giants. Chump? I know you're a chump. Hashtag soon is basically the answer. Alright, I mean, they can play Ultimatum next turn, so we're going to come over here and play Game Boy or something. It's your boy Omnath. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Very interesting, yeah. Oh, I can see how that would be, yeah. 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 Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I think that, oh, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Page 1, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Oh, that's all. That was actually not the worst draw ever, right? If we have one more mana, it'd actually be really great. We could like Gemrazer and then take down and trample over and win probably. All right, so we can make Wildwood Scourge like really big. So it'll be 8. It'll be a 12-12. That's like still not enough though. It just trades with Omnath and both Bone Crushers, and then we're kind of like behind the 8 ball. Can hope for like bad double blocks and try and blow it up, I guess. All right. I mean, hope they block bad, I guess. They're going to double chump block. That's really, really bad for us. Okay. I guess that's a thing you can do. I guess we're going to kill Lotus Cobra. And then next turn we'll just attempt to Gemrazer trample and somehow win the game. I don't know, folks. Look, it feels like we're playing, you know, checkers versus 3D chess here or whatever. Like, yeah, they obviously just extremely value having Omnath. They don't care about anything but keeping it alive. Because they have like a bunch of things to do. Oh, they have it again. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, not the most fun game Magic ever, but sure, I suppose that's how we can do things. That's O2, right? This deck like always wants to work and just never does, unfortunately. Yeah, Ugin, I definitely totally agree, but like I don't really see the benefit to reprinting Ugin. Like why would they reprint Ugin? Like what good does reprinting Ugin do? You know, like it's one of those cards where you just like could never ever win if they play it, and it's like pretty easy to play. I don't think that it makes games of Magic better. Like, we can keep this. This hand's pretty good. They're playing Yorion, so they're definitely playing Omnath too. If you want to make Tron cheaper, just like put it in like a master set or something, right? I'm gonna get my chair sitting up higher. I haven't been sitting up straight lately. All right. Do we Stonecoil on 1? So we can Scourge on 2 and then Mentor Stonecoil on 3. Here's I go. Yoda. Sorry, but GG. I needed that one. Lost to Brad Nelson. Well, I'm glad you crushed me, my friend. You got me. We drew a land. That's cool. Scourge. Alright, so probably actually like a Doom Foretold deck or something. Means they probably have Wrath, which is kind of bad for us, but we're going to Mentor Stonecoil here. I mean, I don't think we can really afford to play around a Wrath, which kind of sucks, but... we're laying the beats. I don't think Oran Reef Ooze is very good. It has to attack to do anything. It's not a particularly great card. Yeah, they're definitely an Doom Foretold or whatever Doom Foretold deck. So it just comes down to, like, do they have Wrath or not? That was actually a really good draw. Some pretty good Wrath defense. Do we just shove here and put the Cubwarden on the Stonecoil Serpent and just get filthy? Or do we bother playing, like, the Aspirant? Like, if they have a Shatter of a Sky here, we are in big trouble. But they are playing 80 cards. So... just do it. We'll just do it. Let's go wide. We're dead next turn. Wrath me. Make him have it. Oh, yeah.
Game.
For once in life, they don't got it. Alright, so we're going to bring in I mean, Gemrazer has been like the real story here. We should just have 4 Gemrazer in our main deck at this point, honestly. Questing Beast and a Vivien. We're going to cut the Cubwardens. Probably want to cut like the land, cut the solidarities. We're not looking to go solidaritying in yeah, but you good? Okay. All right. And yeah, what was I saying? I'm not gonna go wide against them, so Scavenging Ooze, no. Yeah, this is fine. We can do this. Doom Foretold. Yeah? Yeah? Sure. Alright, sure. I mean, Giant Killer, like, what are we boarding out for Giant Killer, you know? And they have Yorion too, so. Alright. We're not drawing our 1-drop very often. Alright. Play Scourge, say go. That was a pretty good draw, actually. We like that one. We like that. We like that. And now we're gonna... I think we're just gonna Mentor. We'll Aspirant next turn, I guess. If we Aspirant, like... I guess the Aspirant can target itself. And then we'll plus the Scourge. Otherwise, we're Mentoring and then doing it next turn. I actually like playing the Aspirant. A pump, 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 pump. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Alright. Yeah. I mean, now we kind of like just have to sack our Savior, and now Wrath is good against us again, but sure. We do have Lurrus to bring back the Savior, which is obviously a really good combination of cards. So, kind of build towards that, I guess. But Shadow Sky's gonna hurt basically any way you put it. Sure. Sure. Gemrazer, where art thou? Okay. Nothing here pumps our Scourge. I think we're just Lurrus plus Selfless Savior. Yorion's kind of gross this turn. They just naturally draw it. Mirror Maid. You may have Mirror Maid enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Okay. That's a magic card apparently. Didn't know that card existed. And a golden egg. Sure. You want to draw a card first. Whatever, sure. Wildwood Scourge. Alright. This is not been the best of times for us, but Doom. Tell them about the time we faced Doom. Gonna sack the Savior, I guess. We can't beat a Wrath anyway at this point, so we need something. Giant Killer is not something. Alright, we're all in. I'm not playing around Wrath at all. We're trying to put all our cards in the battlefield. That. I guess I could leave a Giant Killer for Yorion, but like they don't have a Yorion yet. And they can't cast the one. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. Just sack it to our Doom Foretold. If we draw any card that puts counters on a creature, we have lethal next turn. So Simulacrum. Wowzers. I guess I gotta tap solid before the giant killer died. I can't click too fast. Oh, never mind, we're good. If I could make only one deck and had a few left over for the other, which deck? This or Rogues first? If you want to win in Standard, I would not build this deck. It seems super cool, but like it doesn't line up well against things that are happening. It's kind of cute. They could sack the casket that had the X creature under it, so it just dies. Questing Beast, gonna go all the way for me? Huh? Oh god, this is terrifying. Alright. I mean... Luminarch Aspirant. Alright. I mean, we're still playing Magic. They got a block here, basically. I don't have the... They can go to 1, I guess, but... Shrug? Shrug, 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 shrug. Ants in the pants. Oh my god. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, I think his deck just sucks, unfortunately. See if we can steal another game here, but it just like it doesn't have enough good 1-drops. Even though we're actually playing like a good amount of 1-drops, it just feels like all of our things cost 2, and it's just hard to get them like going fast enough. I think maybe it could definitely be built better. Like the Gemrazers, if all Gemrazers are main, maybe that's just like a better way to build the deck. Maybe Lurrus is like too slow. We need to be like faster and then lean on Gemrazer a lot. Sure. I think it also, I mean, Gemrazer also solves the problem of like we occasionally have like a 20/20 and just like can't do anything with it. It's just like not enough. So that's definitely a thing too. Beats. Main phase Omen of the Sea. Why not? Just cast it. Just cast your spells, you know? Top, bottom, sure. Alright, we're gonna make a white and make a 3/3. That's pretty good this game. We got a little curve out action going on here. Elspeth's Nightmare. It's a nightmare. Alright, well, they can't cast Shatter next turn, so we're in. Look at my hand. Take a non-creature, non-land card from it. Anything else? Any questions?
Game.
So yeah, I think that our lack of Gemrazer is definitely a pretty big concern. Hello, Arena. Are you there? I also think that these mythic lands are pretty overrated. Actually, I mean, mostly in decks like this. Like in a control deck, this card's still good, but like, we're never casting this card. Like, ever. You know? But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of cool counters cards, but like, I feel like they just don't come together very well. But yeah, playing Cubwarden over Gemrazer is comically bad. And this deck might just want 4 Gemrazer in the main. It's fine, though. I don't know. It's alright. Medium. It's a deck. So, YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that, hit those buttons, alright? YouTube, I love you. Look for more videos on my channel almost every day. Thanks for watching. Love you.